What's up, everybody? From the Depths Collectables here, and let's get into this week's toy haul. So let's start off with the stuff that I found at the thrift store this week, starting with this Cage the Elephant's Shiver on 45. Now, I'm not too familiar with where this 45 came from. I think it might have been a bonus to an album or something like that, because it's only in this paper sleeve, and I found it just sitting on the shelf. I didn't find no other albums or anything like that, so it was kind of odd to find this. I'm not really a Cage the Elephant fan, but my girlfriend is, and that's the reason why I picked this one up. It's only one song, the other side is blank, so I thought that was kind of odd, but it was only $1.99, so it was not bad. If you know anything about where this thing came from, guys, let me know down in the comments. So next up is this VHS called Stop, Look and Listen Volume 1. Now this is about the hip hop group Mystical Journeymen. Now, they're, kind of obscure, guys, so if you haven't really heard about them, I don't blame you guys, because after finding this, VHS, this is really the first time I heard of them, too. But they've actually collaborated with a lot of people that I've heard of. They've collaborated with the group Living Legends, which consists of people like The Grouch and Murs. So, there's a lot of crossover with stuff that I listen to. And I've actually looked up the music that they have done, and it sounds amazing, guys. It's right up my alley with that, old school 90s hip hop style. And I'm very happy to get this, VHS, because it seems like a lot of fun. It is a lot of stuff of, them recording, live shows, them recording in Japan, them recording all kinds of hijinks and stuff. There's even a couple of music videos in here too, which is pretty cool, and something that I kind of want to look at and kind of want to watch when I have some time and go through everything, even go through their, catalog of music and stuff, and get myself really acquainted with the Mystical Journeymen. So let's move on to the toy haul this week, guys. It was a great week for toys this week. I'm not sure what happened. Maybe the big gods just blessed us and we had all the luck this week. Let's start off with the 3 3/4 inch G.I. Joes that I picked up. I picked up the Cobra Trooper and I picked up Stalker. Now, I heard that the Cobra Troopers would come in, a variety of skin tones. I've only seen this one. I'm not sure if this is the lighter or the tanner of the skin tones, but I did hear that there was going to be a light skin tone, a tan skin tone, and a darker skin tone. So, I'm not sure if they're all coming out at the same time or if they're coming out at different times. But I think this one is the tanner of the skin tones. I'm not too sure. But it's really cool to get one of these because it is cool that they come with a little bazooka and stuff. And Stalker is always great to get, always great to add to the Joe collection. And it's really cool that I actually found these things sitting on the peg. If you saw in the video, guys, there was actually a ton of, G.I. Joe Classified also. So it looked like they got, just a fresh stock of these things. So I caught it at a great time, and I had to pick them up because I don't think I'll ever see these things on the peg ever again. Because honestly, I haven't seen them since. So it was all around great pickup. So moving on to something that we don't collect, guys, and that is Migos figures. I really don't collect Migos figures because they kind of remind me of Barbie dolls. Now, I understand that they're trying to go for that old school G.I. Joe action figure vibe, but I didn't grow up with any of that stuff. So, they kind of just come off as dolls to me. But they got tons of cool characters from a bunch of different movies and TV shows. A good example is Ultraman here. Ultraman really doesn't get too much love here in America for some reason. I don't know why. He is a Japanese icon, probably just as big as Godzilla. So to see this on the peg, I had to get him, show him some love. Hopefully they can start making some more Ultraman figures. So moving on to Masters of the Universe and Panther here. This is the flock version of Panther, which is a Walmart exclusive, and it's kind of hard to find right now. So to find him sitting on the shelf at my local Walmart is amazing because that Walmart never has anything good. And they actually had the Castle Grayskull there, but I didn't have enough funds to pick it up or anything like that, so I left it there, but Panther came home with me. So moving on to NECA this week, guys, I did pick up this new Frankenstein's monster figure that came out, and I'm super hyped about it because I'm a huge fan of the Universal monsters and a big fan of Frankenstein's monster. So to start off with, this figure was a good start for NECA because it hit it out of the park in my opinion. So if you're a big fan of the Universal monsters and stuff, I suggest you check it out. Check your local Walmarts because it seems like Walmarts are getting these figures first alongside the, Homelander and Starlight figures that are coming out. even the Batarangs too. So if you're looking for those figures, guys, check your local Walmarts. So moving on to something that I did not plan on picking up, and that is this Mechagodzilla figure. Now this Mechagodzilla figure was sitting up on the shelf next to all those other big Godzilla figures that you see at Target, so I didn't even notice it at first. But my girlfriend did, and she pointed it out, which I'm very happy that she did, because this thing is very old. This was back when Bandai had the rights to make Godzilla toys, and if you did not know, they lost those rights to Playmates, which is currently making the Godzilla toys that you see on the shelves. So to find it sitting on the shelf was really weird. It might have been, you know, under a shelf or hidden somewhere or just lost to time. Because to see this sitting on the shelf and smack dab right in our faces was kind of crazy. So we did pick it up, and when we went to go, you know, buy it, it rang up at $0. So, you know, they can't really give these things to you for $0. So the guy made up a price and gave it to me for $7.99, which is a steal, because when I went home and looked this thing up, it's actually worth $60 to $70, which is crazy in my opinion, because even though this thing's a cool figure, it is just a regular, you know, vinyl toy that, you know, all it does is move its arms up and down. So it is a crazy cool find. I'm happy to get this thing in my Godzilla collection because I do love Kiryu. So moving on to McFarlane Toys and Mortal Kombat. Now guys, I really don't collect the Mortal Kombat line of figures, but I do love Noob. Noob is one of my favorite characters from Mortal Kombat next to Smoke, and this figure looks amazing. So I had to pick him up. I even saw that there is a gold version of him, so I had to show my boy some love and pick up this figure. It does look awesome and the details look great. So moving on to wrestling this week, we hit it big with the bad guy, Razor Ramon. I'm very happy about getting this figure in my collection because he is one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, and this figure looks amazing. Look at the clothes, look at the gold, look at him, he's a success. It's great, I love it. So I'm very happy to get this one in my collection. So at that same Target that I found Razor Ramon at, I found Major Blood, which is a big find because you know that these Cobra Island figures go very fast because they are Target exclusives. So when I went to this Target, there was a full peg of these things, and that is amazing to me because I knew for a fact that these things were going to be hard to find, but to find an entire peg was something to behold. I don't think I will ever find another full peg of, you know, Cobra Island figures or anything like that. So to get my hands on Major Blood was a major win. So moving on to the Marvel Legends side of things, guys, I did get lucky and did fill a couple of holes in the Disney Plus wave. I was able to get Scarlet Witch and Loki out of a fresh box. Now, a little bit of advice, guys, if you do open a box like at a store or something, be sure to put the rest of the stuff on the peg. You know, it is kind of a dick move to just leave an open box back on the cart that they have, when you could have just easily put the rest of the figures on the shelf for them. So just do them a favor, guys. You know, just look out for them and they'll probably look out for you. So that's the haul for this week, guys. It was another great haul and another great hunt. Let me know what you guys picked up this week. I feel like it was a very blessed week this week and everybody picked up something good. So let me know down in the comments what you picked up. So with that being said, guys, like this video here, and if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to work our way up to 300 subscribers to do our next giveaway. I'm from the Depths Collectables, and I'll see you guys later.